matchup, the clearing will favor the Valentina, I would say. But in the early fights, both teams can have access to that Nether Realm. And for Bigatron, they have the Ruby as well. For Fnatic Onyx, that role position isn't really revealed just about. But not a lot of heroes can really compare to the stopping of this Ruby. The Kufra comes to mind, Goni, I would say. But at the same time, it's really not as reliable or as mobile or sustainable as this Ruby is.
There you go as well, the Moscow Fan. You know, that could have been double or triple value here up against the Fanny. It's okay. Up against the Harith, you know, you're really just looking to farm. And against the Faramis, it's the piercing damage that you can get through some of these members to get the Faramis Netherrealm. But I think another pick that comes to mind instantly for me is the Melissa. It's triple value too. Great against the Fanny, against the Harith, and the Faramis too. Natan?
Too vulnerable against the Fanny, maybe?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it truly is. They actually get rid of the Arlet here, and they might actually be looking to get rid of the Terizla, trying to force res on a hero that he might not be comfortable on. But it is going to be the Kaja ban next, another hero that could be utilized by Key. Or actually, no. Yeah, Finn. I keep forgetting. It's Finn.
I'm wondering about the other possibilities though, like the Beatrix that we saw yesterday. If you're talking about punishing a clumped up
Against
team,
Fanny?
Against the Fanny, again, I wonder if they're really willing to risk that. Don't if they're really focusing more on the safety. Will the Brody show up? Because we saw that come out occasionally, especially against the Assassins. It is quite reliable.
Yeah, I don't like it against the Harith though, but Thraw and PLPH in 14, Ling, Fanny, and Juicin have a 96.97% ban and pick rate.
Almost a perma-ban there.
And we get to see it here. Usually Ling, at least there's one. I mean, Fanny gets left open, Ling gets left open. We see one, but seeing both like this, really, in technically, even the Juicin, earlier we saw, teams are maybe just trying to go for the, good flex pick. Going for the new picks here, trying to go for some of the uncomfortable picks, perhaps. Jaw had banned earlier though, so now the question is, will the Ruby be flexed? Do they want to go for an XP lane, say like a Terizla to set up for the Sling? Or do they want to just put the Ruby in XP and get Finn another hero?
Get another hero. Has to be something that can be as aggressive in the early game. I wonder if the Grok has any flex potential here, but
Yes.
yeah.
It's Wrestler Keyboy.
Keyboy can go for it too still. So for Bigatron, deciding how safe they want the gold lane to be and how much more damage they want to see coming out of the gold lane becomes the big problem here. Just in case all the dive is coming in the way of Eman.
Honestly, in the XP, they can also go for something like an export, maybe? Or go for the Beatrix. Oh, risky maneuver. No Kaja here. And the Edith too, but the Beatrix against a Harith, you can clear the wave. But if they are able to rotate down below, Kyrie can slash him, bro. Like, cutthroat. Boom.
It's very risky. But later on, with the items though, against Assassins, you have to remember that back then when Beatrix was very, very meta, 2 or 3 hits and the Assassins are gone. So with a Ruby, with an Edith, maybe Bigatron are that confident in their execution. It is going to be very risky though. And for Fnatic Onyx, they have one more pick right here. Noticing the vulnerability from that gold lane of Bigatron, they can go for something that's still aggressive, that can kind of enable the Kyrie as well. That's a blast.
I thought there's a Benedetta potential pick there, but now they instead go for another peel. Makes sense. With the Barats, right? Let's see. The passive. Is it going to stay a big dino, or will it be a small baby dino later on?
I didn't even catch if it was Ruby Finn or it was Luke Finn. So I guess we'll find out here, ladies and gentlemen. These flexible picks have been going all around. It is actually Finn on the Edith, so it is going to be an XP lane Ruby up against that Dino. Fnatic Onyx winning in both counter index and lineup rating.
The Edith definitely has more gank potential. Putting in the roaming position allows Bigatron to be a lot more active earlier on, not really needing to wait for the big I'm offended to really start making the plays happen. A great fit for Finn that both of you mentioned is a bit more aggressive, a bit more calculated playmaking. So we'll have to see. In the mid lane, definitely there's going to be pressure coming from Bigatron. Onyx are the ones that have to try and mitigate it initially until they have those ultimates to try and play around with.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the land of Dawn. Let's commence the clash of the Titans.
It's time. Let's see here who will strike first in this best of 3. The top seed as of now, or will it be third place? Fnatic Onyx finding the first game.
the Assassins, man, that's where it all gets so dangerous. With the roam and mid so important to the success of the junglers these days, you can see both teams scrambling immediately. Little contested by Bigatron. When it comes to the clearing speed though, Kyrie has a bit more of an advantage. It is a Warcry Ling against a lethal Ignition Fanny on the Kyrie. So there's going to be extra damage coming through. Here comes Kyrie.
Kyrie misses the tables. Will reposition. Flicker already spent though. And Lethal Wonder will be claimed by Bigatron's side. Their Super Ken, too clutch. Ooh, that's already a massive trade for the side of Bigatron Alpha.
Good confidence too, it seems, from Finn, right? Wanting to go for the Earth Shatter, didn't work out entirely in his favor. And that is a Flicker burn, but you like to see the confidence from a rookie.
Yeah, and it didn't really land on anyone, but here's some emblems by IndyHome. If you're looking at the emblems, the tenacity and the firmness coming in for Finn, making sure that he does not get bursted down before he can get the Primal Wrath off. For Luke, it's the firmness with the Festival of Blood, so Sustain is going to be favoring him, with the Inspire coming in for CW with tenacity still. Whereas for Eman, despite him being in a dangerous, vulnerable state, he went for the Thrill and the Weapon Mastery, so he's very confident that the team will be able to cover him when the time is right.
The maneuvers all around, both teams is trying to find a mistake from each other, but it's going to be very tough for both teams to find a mistake. Up top though, it does seem like Super Luke will actually lose out in this clear. Rez and Sans, both level 4 first into the turtle.
Bigatron though will have all, that's a Flicker! Daytona's welcome, and K-Boy does Rob will find the turtle. That's first blood forms out of Onyx, and they will add more. Kyrie secures the double, and that will Fnatic Onyx already invading the purple buff of Ling.
What a chop down from the rookie! Rez with a great dent in his welcome. Oh, Ken still able to secure his purple buff. It's a big win still though for Fnatic Onyx.
Great big moment there, starting off with a Daytona's welcome. Look at a talent prediction though by the new application GoPay. Clearly, a bit of bias here coming in from Gani against everyone, but no, Papulong also is voting with him, so we'll have to see who comes out on top. This is the match of the day, and you can see it reflected in the talent's prediction, but it's great recovery from Bigatron. Super Ken was able to get his own purple buff right there still, but they gotta be careful now, being a lot more aware of that Daytona's welcome playmaking presence. That came out of nowhere, man. The Flicker Daytona's welcome just caught Super Ken immediately.
Such a good chomp down. By the way, is this the first time that we see Papulong vote for Onyx? I've never seen him.
Oh, you're right.
Predict Fnatic Onyx. There's even a chant around. Kyrie though,
With the Gunthrow will be able to find Finn almost. Props at the Primal Wrath to get extra shielding, and props the Flicker as well. Finn survives, dodges a bullet.
and it's another Flicker burnt again. Finn won't have that for the next neutral objective.
The laning dominance from Luke, though, certainly is showing his skill and experience. But that's right, Mirko. For the most part, Onyx has always been the majority, which Papulong is never with. So this is a rare moment, ladies and gentlemen. Savor it. But now let's get back into the game, because Fnatic Onyx, we talked about how they are so efficient and they are great at farming it up. Already at 1,700, but look at this, Moreno and Super Luke already attempting a play right there. A lot of things really revolve around this mid lane. The gold lane has been left relatively untouched. I might have spoken too soon though.
Kyrie, it's a setup. Shaman Force popped as well. Kyrie jumps in with the gut throw and the cables as well. That's Kyrie adding another kill. 3 kills on to his name. It's going to be Bigatron now controlling most. I'm offended Flicker on towards 0. And that's Finn and Sans with another round. Chomp, chomp, yum, yum. Another round to itself. Kyrie jumps in time. It's going to be Super Nintendo securing the newts. Finds Sans and Keyboy. Kyrie looking to pick up scraps, but no, they will not be able to. 3 kills plus the turtle for the side of Bigatron Alpha.
Great response from Bigatron Alpha, but you can see consistent W man in the bottom lane. CW always just punishing when Bigatron Alpha looked for a play on the other side of the map. Still massive though. They were able to catch Sans, Rez, and even Keyboy. Kyrie,
this is the cable. It's okay.
Ooh, interesting. You don't see that too often. But man, for Bigatron, the fact that they immediately responded by going straight for a pick-off, or straight for a fight rather, at the Turtle Pit, Fnatic Onyx, I really feel like they should have really backed away, knowing that they have the advantage, and they can wait for Kyrie to just zoom by with the cables. Let's take a look at some of the items though. Starlium for the Harriet, gonna be a lot more dangerous in that gold lane. But again, the Sky Piercer for that Beatrix, man. Eman will be on the hunt relatively soon.
Oh, Luke tried to read that position, went in, and it seems, getting a shot down as well. Just a bit of poke towards Kyrie.
Ooh.
It does seem like for right now, the game is all but equal in the 5th minute. Let's talk about that mid-game power spike, Arashi. What are we expecting? Who has the advantage?
Well, when it comes to just pure on burst and AoE, Bigatron definitely has a bit more advantage. Because even if they lose out, they have the Valentina to kind of equalize things out. Now Keyboy, kind of dangerous. But yes, if you look at the items too, there was a Thunderbelt in the inventory slot for Rez. So trading-wise, I feel like there's still potential. But look at this!
Conceal while charged, and that will be meat for Kyrie though. Kyrie stuck under the turret. Able to get out as Finn wasn't able to find the cover. 3 members. Will they be able to run the hill? Super Loop misses. CW though will be recovered by the Netherrealm of Sands. Rez coming from the flanks. It's going to be Fnatic on it here, trying to reset. Flicker, the Tonas welcome. Netherrealm popped by Moreno. It's going to be Kyrie jumping in from the flanks, looking to find damage as Super Luke falls as well as Finn. As Kyrie finds the unstoppable.
Look at Super Ken though right now. It does seem like, Kyrie getting massive pickoffs again, by the way. Rez, so unstoppable with the Detona's welcome.
Flicker.
Bigatron Alpha, they opted to send Super Ken up top earlier, and it won't result in a turret, but it did result in Super Ken actually, despite being a lot of kills down against Kyrie, he is a level ahead.
Almost level 12 even, so there's a chance they want to go for a 50-50. The turret on the bottom side will be falling, so this is like a dangerous game that Bigatron is playing.
T-Boy trying to zone out the members. Kyrie secures the turtle, no problem. And they will not force a fight. Fnatic on it here, staying disciplined as they lose a turret top lane.
And that was with a level lead, remember. Kyrie, the Kyrie of the past might be back. It might be Prime Man, Kyrie Man.
Ooh, look at Super Luke though, rushed away, pushed away, back to a bit of a waiting game. But yeah, that might be the combination of damage coming in from the Retri, from the Kyrie, but also from the wild charge. As Daytona's welcome, really used up. As Marsha joins us here on his stream.
Roster of Onyx, Fnatic Onyx, right? Marsha. It's gonna be 1v1, Super Ken and Kyrie, Volume 1. Kyrie finds an escape route there, very close though. On the other side, CW will find a structure, will not charge defensively, but they will commit onto his Keyboy. Shaman for spots by CW. Take a look at Daytona's welcome. Come Moreno, good night. Finn flickers out. It's gonna be Super Luke here, finding the unoffended. I'm on here, pre-hitting for a minute. It's gonna be Keyboy with the flanks. Another member, Amon goes down. 3 members down and out here from the side of Bigatron Alpha. Super Ken and Super Luke trying to find a miracle play, but of course the damage output from CW will be enough to take him down. Super Ken goes down. That's a wipeout in the first game.
Oh, that's a massive wipeout too. Fnatic Onyx, the defending, the reigning champion, showing the first place team in the regular season how it's done. That's a 4,000 goal lead, 12-3 in the 8th minute of the game, beginning to the 9th minute.
Bigatron Alpha, they're engaging some of these skirmishes without Super Ken around, when we were talking about Super Ken being one of the main weapons they had. I mean, in the 1v1 in the bottom lane, you saw that Kyrie and Super Ken had a bit of a 1v1, where Super Ken was able to threaten Kyrie enough to shoo him away. But these fights are just happening so sporadically. Bigatron are funneling one by one.
Look at that, man. The reset on the purple buff, it's gonna be stuck there.
Whoa. He's recalling.
Here's recalling the buff. It's a paid actor, it's Fnatic Onyx, purple buff.
Well, that's going on though. The orange buff will be taken by Super Ken, so great adaptation. The Lord though, immediately, once Onyx saw Super Ken on the bottom lane, they go straight for it. They can blitz it down.
Super Luke providing vision though. It's Lyles as Finn. Another round popped already. That's info. Now, Daytona's welcome on towards one more Reno being the target. Come on, the backside actually wasn't even to find the correct action. Super Luke taken down. Kyrie jumps in. It's gonna be now Kyrie looking for another kill on towards Finn. Super Ken wasn't able to find the right timing. That's a runner on towards Sans. Still able to survive, and Kyrie secures Moreno.
Oh no, man. It's almost like he got baited in. They saw that Sans was low. Moreno with the 2 dashes tries to get something. Super Ken, the 1v1 with Kyrie.
Super Ken finds the shutdown. No retribution now. Tempest to play 3v1. Shaman Forest will be able to lock it in. and that will be enough to find a payback. Amon out of nowhere finds the kill. It's gonna be again Amon, just so annoying.
How did they recover from that? The red robots. It's like a download slowly but surely. It looked like they were just blundering
Amazing.
across the board. It was super chaotic and not in a good way. But then somehow Superkin gets a massive shutdown. That is an 8-kill bounty. You saw exactly how the turntable swung there. The gold lead was up in like 5K. And with that 1 kill on Kyrie and then another on Rez, it's down to just 3K.
Another pressure for the purple buff, maybe forcing Kyrie. Oh, they're gonna force to reset it. The retribution won't be used by Kyrie though, no necessarily just yet. Now it's a waiting game as Bigatron trying to reposition, trying to win in the setup battles. We did mention that Onyx, they tend to kind of get caught off guard by long duration setups. For Bigatron though, you can see that the bottom lane is actually pushing towards them. You gotta be careful about that.
Keyboy, again. Oh, shows up, doesn't steal the purple buff.
Almost.
It was a nice try though for Keyboy. And Man picking up the Melfic Roar. You can see the match of the day. Audience prediction here, 76% to 24% says you, the people back at home watching this epic match. Moreno level 12 to Sans. It does seem like, oh, chop down.
Yep, on towards Wonder, Super Luke. Deleted. What? 5v4 now. A huge advantage for Fnatic Onyx here as Bigatron, they look for a reset. Kyrie jumps in with a cut the road on towards Moreno, finds the slash and dash. It's gonna be one another member. Wantar doesn't really connect his Keyboy. He loses mortality, but Sans is there to find the cover. Super can secure Keyboy. It's gonna be a 4v3 now as Bigatron again, they've managed to delay the Lord take.
Wow. And again, it looks like it's a chaotic skirmish. Amon, no flicker.
Oh, he finds Amon. He knows his position and Amon goes down. Bigatron though, very interesting here in that Lord pit. He will try to delay again.
There's no retry on Kyrie. This is a risky Lord to take, and
Somehow, Finn and Luke are now back in. They've taken control of the Lord.
Let's see here, Rez, Daytona's welcome. Retribution, it's gonna be Super again this time. Findo will lose his mortality alongside Rez with the winner crown. Griffin will go down to the hands of TW, but San secures Super Ken, and that will be 2 members deleted from Bigatron.
A 21-6 game. Kyrie should be able to steal this. Luke, oh, what?
This is the I'm offended. That will be a free purple buff for Kyrie.
And again, Fnatic Onyx have been winning. It's 21-6 here. How the heck did Bigatron get the Lord?
Just one on the back and forth with the HP advantage. Now they have the Lord at their backs, but they're still not out of danger just yet. Ooh, Kyrie clearing this Lord very, very fast. Now with Moreno having the NetherRealm, they can make a play with one of these big waves, try and get more value out of it. If you look at the items, we talked about respecting the damage potential. Even Eman has already gone for the Wind of Nature. He wants that damage. He wants that burst to be able to do what he did just the other day. And look at that. 40 Crystal already done for CW as well, and a 2,000 gold difference.
And look at Rez, right? He was able to get the winner crown there early, and he was able to escape from a kill that could have came through the hands of Supercan. Thunderbelt rush into the winner crown, only going for the components, the robe and then the dreadnought. And you can even see the dreadnought on the hands of Kyrie. Luke again trying to make these reads. So far, unsuccessful at the reads.
Telegraphed by Fnatic Onyx.
It's almost like Luke has to go for that, because if he walks up slowly, there's no time to react. If he gets caught in a Daytona's welcome, he keeps getting pressured down, even with the Queen's wings, right? The Ruby just isn't inherently that tanky of a hero, which is why usually the Edith gets sent out. But Finn also isn't as tanky, especially because he's in roam position, so he needs to make sure that he stands alive to use the Primal Wrath to its full advantage. So this is why Bigatron is losing out when they're just trying to scout and get in there to try and find vision, find information about Fnatic Onyx.
Again, just for a wave clear here. I'm actually taking a look at Aman's items now, and he is just a bit away from...
Whoa! Good flicker! And that's a mistake! Got the round popped, but Rez will fall. It's a 5v4, 40 seconds for the next Lord. Keyboy now looking for a retreat. Oh! Flicker but that will be Super Luke finding Keyboy. Kyrie cleans up as Kyrie and Fnatic Onyx. They find a 3K. 4 members taken out of Super 10 will have to recall.
The god of the jungle is back. Now only Super Ken left to defend against the three of Fnatic on it.
Super can he clear? No, he will not. As Kyrie finds the 14 kills on the board. Fnatic on it. They will secure game 1.
The Sky King, Kyrie, has graced us with his presence once again. The Fanny God, the Jungle God, is he back?
Oh man, that
Leading the
final
series
sequence.
1-0.
Bro, that final sequence was insane. It started off with the outplay from Moreno. The